There could be a huge breakthrough in the next 24 hours for those 33 miners trapped thousands of feet underground. If all goes according to plan, one of the drills should finally reach them, and they've been stuck since the mine they were working in collapsed in early August. Jeffrey Kaufman is in the San Jose mine in northern Chile with more on when they could finally see the light of day. Good morning, Jeffrey.
And good morning to you, Robin. That's right. They are so close. That 26-inch wide rescue shaft now barely 200 feet from the men trapped deep below us. They are now within days of freedom.
They were rehearsing the evacuation procedures in anticipation of a day that could come very soon for the 33 men who've been buried alive here since early August. So long that they'll have to wear sunglasses to protect their eyesight when they emerge. The rescue shaft has almost reached them.
And we are hoping that we can get contact more or less this Saturday.
This will be their ride to freedom, a 10-foot tall, 21-inch wide capsule. Once the rescue shaft is finished, a camera will inspect the walls for loose rocks. Some areas will have to be lined with steel piping. Then a paramedic and a rescue coordinator will be lowered down. There is already an exit list. First the skilled to make sure the system works, then the weak and the sick, and then the strong. The 33 miners have endured a hellish 2 months in the sweltering, claustrophobic confines of the collapsed mine. 90-degree heat, 90% humidity.
Does it scare you? ¿Te da miedo?
No. To get a sense of what the men have undergone, Elizabeth Segovia, sister of a trapped miner, took us into an abandoned mine nearby. She showed us a refuge similar to the shelter where her brother survived. We've just been here for a short period of time, she says, and we already feel uncomfortable. Imagine the pain they must be feeling. And then she added, everything will be okay.
Gracias.
But for now, we could walk out of the mine. Her brother cannot.
Now, even if they reach the men in the next 24 or 48 hours, they're not going to be able to leave immediately. They have to do that inspection of the shaft, and then it could take anywhere from 2 to 10 days to line it. But what matters is that an ordeal that is almost incomprehensible for those of us on the surface is nearing an end. Robin?
Yeah, we can continue to hope that that is the case. And we've got the sunglasses right here that are ready to go because their eyes need to be protected when they come out after being down underground for so long. And Oakley has donated these. But such a dangerous operation, as you were saying, as we were saying earlier. There's no word really on how stable the ground is going to be when they reach the mine, right?
Right. Well, what you have to understand is that the shaft that's going to reach them is actually on an 82-degree angle. So there's a real concern of falling rock, and you don't want that to happen as that cage is coming up. And it actually has a turn in it. So technically, this is a very complex rescue.
It certainly is. All right, Jeffrey, thank you for being there.